landmark judgment that was issued by Justice Samuel Deme, where he found a chief, a ZANU PF chief called Chief Seke, to have violated the Constitution, specifically Section 281 2C, where this chief was found wanting for chanting a ZANU PF slogan as a chief. The chiefs are actually prohibited, according to the which was created by people in 2013. All the chiefs in Zimbabwe, they are actually prohibited from joining any political party worse to chant the slogan of a political party. So this chief was actually compelled, forced by the court to apologize within a period of 7 days. Guess what? He has done so. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Chiefs, in a normal, especially the way I know and understand chiefs, they are supposed to be respectable individuals. They are above, in fact, politicians, because you leave chieftainship after death. You don't become a chief for a term. Of course, in the case of Zimbabwe, Mnangagwa has been targeting certain chiefs, especially who are seemingly perceived to be supporting opposition, such but remember, in spite of whatever he did, he remains a chief. He may remove him, but to his people of Zinduna, he is still a chief. But there is this stupid chief, so I speak, who decided to actually ruin his chieftainship by deciding to actually support a faction of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa chanting the 2030 mantra. Just imagine the whole chief. If you look at this man, he appears to be old, someone else's grandchildren, someone else's father, but acting in such a manner, bootlicking a man, only to face such consequences. What a shame to be somebody else's father and to be called a chief, to be embarrassed in such a manner. So he was ordered by Justice Samuel Deme to apologize within a period of 7 days. In fact, I think this was less. He was supposed to, these are issues that should lead to a chief being stripped his chieftainship, because it clearly it's a violation of a constitution, and the violation of a constitution is very serious. By the way, it is serious none other than being suspected of, because this one was caught chanting a ZANU PF slogan. So Justice Samuel Deme delivered the judgment in a case brought by citizen Esther Vongai Zimitsi, who argued that chief slogans breached her political rights under Section 67 of the Constitution. So he decided to write in response to the court order, because there was an order. I hope this chief learned a lesson. I hope it is not just merely acting because there is a compelling judgment. If he fails to actually issue this apology, he may face another case, especially of disrespecting the courts. So he wrote the letter and it was published by state media. I wonder whether he paid for this. If it was just an ordinary citizen, you're going to pay a lot, especially because it's a lengthy statement. And remember, he was asked also to make this apology publicly. This is an embarrassment. It's embarrassing. A chief, because a chief is supposed also to implement the constitution by handling judiciary matters. How do you actually send a judiciary matter, especially involving the faction of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, to this highly conflicted chief. So let me read the letter. It's written as followed. I, Stanley Chimanikire, in my capacity as Chief Seke, and in terms of the order of Justice Deme, in case number HCH 3233/24, hereby retract the political slogans I chanted while addressing a gathering in my official capacity. I acknowledge that chanting of slogans associated with any political party, but he was not supposed to say any, he was supposed to say slogan associated with the Mnangagwa faction of ZANU PF, is inconsistent with the provisions of section 281 bracket 2 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, which prohibit traditional leaders from acting in a partisan manner or furthering the interest of any political party. I therefore withdraw the said slogan. He said that, not the said. He was supposed to say, this is a chief who is not repentant, a very arrogant chief. I mean, in fact, to call him a chief, I don't think these are people these are ZANU PF concocted chief. Maybe that is why he's acting in such a manner. And reaffirm my commitment to performing my duties as Chief Seke in a manner that is impartial, non-party. Do you think this old and tired man can actually do so? And in full compliance with the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Thank you very much to Esther Vongai Zimuts. I hope they are not going to target him. And it must be a hair, it's just written citizen. And also, I hope they are not going to target Justice Deme, who actually issued this landmark judgment. I hope all the chiefs in Zimbabwe can actually see the consequences of aligning themselves with a faction. But it must be noted that it is ZANU PF, in fact, which is ordering these reckless chiefs to do so. Some have gone to an extent of even composing songs, factional songs. It's a mess. It's a banana republic. People who are supposed to safeguard the Constitution. Let me see how people commented on that apology. Oh, it is just gone, but I'm gonna look for it. I'm interested to see how the citizens of Zimbabwe commented. Yes, there are about 22 comments so far. Someone says opposition slogan, because it did not clarify really in that particular statement, as if there is constitutionalism in Zimbabwe. It's a commentator. Tell them it's not allowed for public office bearers to chant that slogans. Why did he do that? What was the reason for chanting slogan, chiefs? I think it's someone who is not aware. Oh, shoo. Here, someone is laughing. Someone says, ah. So, oh, someone says, I'm sure people, it's individuals who do not follow political issues. It's good to follow political issues, especially of your nation, because sometimes some of the things will happen without your knowledge. You will see yourself being bombed because you don't follow the political affairs of your nation, or your nation may be destroyed because of ignorance. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. There appear to be a lot of stories. I'll be back soon. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I